Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're back. We're here. We got a super special guest with us. We got a Emmy award-winning actress, a comedian, a trailblazer, if you will, and a wrestling fan just like us. Miss Tiffany Haddish. My fault, Miss Empress Haddish is in the building.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to banish you right there. Had to banish you. Now let me know straight up right now. Am I the most famous person y'all had on here?
Yeah. 100%. It's probably is you. And then who's the second? Probably Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, yeah.
And then like Peter Rosenberg after that. So we got good You definitely on top though. You number one.
Okay, good. That's what's up. Because
even if you weren't, the answer was always going to be yes.
It better have been. It better have been.
No, but how you feeling though? What's the vibe? I know you said earlier you was out in LA. It's obviously a lot going on out there right now. How are you feeling? Are you safe? You good?
I'm safe. I'm in the hood. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I literally live in South Central LA. So I picked my house. When I went to buy a house, I was like, where do I want my house to be? I want it to be where natural disasters aren't a big deal. You know, it's dangerous, but it's dangerous because of the people, not because of the nature. And I think I can work with people, dangerous people. I've been around them my whole life. So, But what's going on in Malibu? I mean, in Palisades and Altadena is crazy. I donated like 6 bags of clothes. My foundation been out there giving out suitcases and gift cards and whatnot. Like it's bad. A lot of my friends is without right now.
What's your foundation, if you don't mind us asking?
It's the SheReady Foundation. We primarily work with foster youth, and a lot of our foster youth were displaced. A lot of homes burnt down, and some of them housed our youth. And so we've been working with a lot of those families, getting them housing and resources. And but what our foundation focuses on is foster youth that are like 8 and above, get them ready for college, get them ready for life. They get life skill classes. We give out suitcases. We give out necessities. I really love the life skill classes though.
We'll make sure to put the link to the foundation in our bio so that people, if they want to reach out and help, they can do that.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot over this last week. It's been a lot. Yeah, SheReadyFoundation.org.
SheReady Foundation. Y'all heard it, man. So I want to get into
Damn, man, you made me sad.
Right? Yeah.
I was checking on you.
How?
I want to make
all good. I washed my clothes today. I folded them and everything, put everything away. I'm feeling all good.
In the same, doing all of that in the same day. Usually, I just let the clothes marinate after they get washed. I'll let them sit in a chair for a little bit.
I'm trying to change over and have a new leaf. Normally, I let them be on the side of the bed. I fold them up and leave them on the side of the bed, and I sleep next to them like it's a dude there. But I said this year, I'm gonna just make sure there's an actual dude there. So I'm gonna put the stuff away.
You ball it up on this Bobby Flay?
Yeah, I gotta make space for Bobby Flay, baby.
There you go. All right, maybe I should start doing that. You know, it's a new year.
Yeah, make space. If
get some new habits.
If you're trying to have somebody in your space, you got to make space for them to be.
Damn, I've been doing wrong this whole time.
Clear out your mind first. Clear out your mind first.
The word starts here.
Yeah, don't let them thoughts just sit there and marinate. Either act on them or get rid of them.
Ooh, that's hard.
That's a ball right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that going into the new year. I'm gonna start putting away my clothes day one. I'm gonna stop gaslighting and I'm gonna act on my thoughts.
Yeah, put away them gaslight thoughts. Put away those thoughts. Put those thoughts away. Actually, you know what? Burn those gaslighting thoughts. Any thoughts that make you feel like gaslighting, just burn those up. Don't even speak them. Don't even. Just let them go. Let them go. Make it be like one of them thoughts where you be like, do I got gas? And then you move on to the next thought immediately. Let that gaslight thought be like that thought.
All right. Adding that to my list right now.
So your Funny and Fearless tour kicks off next month, February 20th. Is there a meaning behind the Fun and Fearless name for the tour? And also, why was this the right time to go back on tour?
Funny and Fearless is because I believe I'm funny. No, I don't care what the internet say. I believe I'm a good damn time. And Fearless is because I am fearless, and I'll say what it is I think. And I'm definitely gonna be sharing those thoughts, especially about what's been going on lately, and the dynamics of the world is kind of wild right now. So I'm gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna mostly talk about me and how these things affect me, because that's what I know. That's what you're supposed to talk about, what you know. So yeah. And I'm excited about it. I mean, we're doing, I think, 13 cities are up right now, but there's going to be more in. And I'm excited. It's going to be good.
How do you, well, this is obviously a wrestling show. We're going to get into the wrestling later, but kind of to bridge the two, it's obviously the touring is a thing, right? Like, they week to week, they're city to city. Touring is day to day, week to week. How do you keep up with that schedule? How do you not get burnt out?
You get burnt out. Well, you get burnt out, just period. I mean, it's a lot. But what I like to do is exercise, make sure I go to bed. I don't drink alcohol anymore, so that's going to make it a lot better. Last year, I did a little mini tour, and yeah, everybody's like, are you going to be okay? You're not drinking. It's going to be all right. And I'm like, I think I'll be all right. I'm more hyped now than I was when I was drinking. Like, and the turn up is real and it's fun, and I remember everything. So that's good. And I try to stick to a certain type of diet. Just don't eat anything fried.
All right. So, that sounds amazing, but, as the show is sponsored by Four Loko and the person, I do marketing for a fried chicken company. That just hurt.
Well, to not hurt your feelings when I'm not touring, I always eat fried chicken. No, I don't.
I respect it.
Sorry. I'm not against the fried chicken, and I'm not against the alcohol. Some people need it, you know what I'm saying? But I really don't think anybody needs it. But some people feel like they need a little something to get loose. All right, do you? But for me, all I need is a sweet drink.
There we go. What's the preferred mocktail of Tiffany Haddish?
Preferred mocktail of Tiffany Haddish is ginger beer mixed with cranberry juice in a lime.
All right, that don't sound too bad, actually.
It's delicious. And I never mind. This a wrestling show.
No, we have range. We can do it all.
Yeah, come on now.
That's what most guys say, but then they really can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's called lying.
I want to say the ginger beer sound fire, but it will sound even more fire with a little bit of tequila in there. You know what I'm saying? There's three that be drinking. You know what I'm saying? A libation.
Y'all turn up. I'll go get my little juice, but I'm not gonna do it.
No, I don't want to push that on you.
Losing weight, abs coming in. You know what I'm saying? Booty sitting up nice. She ready.
She ready.
What they call that, dry January? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I've been dry for a year, but she still stay wet. Oh.
You ready? She ready.
So you've been courtside and you've been ringside. We seen you last week at Monday Night Raw in LA, the Netflix premiere. I already know the atmospheres are different, the vibes are different. Since you've been to both, I'm sure you've been to all types of events. What was that vibe like?
That vibe was energetic. It was so much fun. People was chanting stuff, and at first you don't understand what they chanting, and then you understand it, and then it's like, well, yeah, I'm a chant too. Like, it's just like infectious. Every time that The Rock came out, the energy in the room was ridiculous. And when John Cena came out, at first I thought they was booing at him, But then I realized they was doing more like of a like it was insane. It was so much fun. And my seats were really good because they're like collector's items. So they're supposed to be like mailing them to me. And there was like a little gift bag under there. And in the gift bag was like candy. So I was like geeked. And like the people I came with, they're like, you want a drink? You want a drink? I'm like, nah, y'all go get all the drinks. I got water. I'm good. It was like, it's like you've been drinking and we've been like drinking juice. I was just so happy to be there because like, man, I remember back in the 80s and the 90s how bad I wanted to go to a wrestling match. Like, if I could just go to one, it would be so awesome. And now I can go to like what I can afford to go whenever I want. Like, and it's so much fun. This is the one thing though, you don't get all the drama when you're in the arena like you do when you're at home because you can hear what they're saying and everything. And while it's playing on the big jumbotrons and stuff, it's kind of hard to like focus on that when you're like, what up, Ashton? Yeah, good to see you. Hey, yeah, little real Eric Andre, you here? Oh my gosh, Ted, I gotta talk to you, Ted. Like, so then you miss out on what the whole like setup is or the drama is. Because you're like, you know, networking and kids are running up to you trying to take pictures. You guys will never have this problem because you're not as famous as me, but one day you might be. And when you are, it's like you miss out on some of the stuff that like when you're just a regular person, you get to really enjoy.
No fact. When we go to events, about 5 people come up to us throughout the night. Like it's usually security, like, yo, my man, you can't be standing over there. Yo, where's your ticket? You know, so people like that coming up to us. So I feel you a little bit.
Right. But if you went with me somewhere, they'd be like, oh, excuse me, Mr. Haddish. If you could just get to the side, Mr. Haddish.
Is this guy bothering you? Ma'am, do we need to call ICE? You know, things like that, you know.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned and like how did you get into wrestling? Because you mentioned watching it in the 80s and everything like that. How did you started watching?
Okay, so I know you guys don't know nothing about the 1900s or the 1900s and 80s at that, because you guys weren't even thought of at that point. But because I'm assuming y'all all are under 30.
Nah, these unks, they are, not me though. I'm still in my 20s still.
Yes.
Manny got about 84 days before he 30. Cody's birthday was literally like yesterday.
Happy belated birthday, Cody.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 33.
He ready. But for me, though, as a kid on Saturdays, we would watch cartoons, right? And then, you know, I think back then it was the WWF. And it would come on, and, you know, you would watch like these, oh my God, was Andre the Giant, like, which was so creepy and scary, but like, oh, he was so cool. And then Mr. T, like, and Mr. T was like the first black man I've ever known of to have his own cereal. Like, he had his own cereal. And then Steve Urkel got his cereal. And those are the only 2 black men I know of that had their own cereals. Okay. So y'all need to step it up, black men. We need more breakfast foods. Anyways, and I used to really love, like, in the 90s. So I used to get in trouble all the time in the 80s because I would like wrestle with my sister and brothers. So, you know, they'd be jumping off of the bed. I remember we got a bunk bed. I hate bunk beds to this day, but I got this bunk bed. We had a bunk bed, and my brother would jump off and like leap on my back or whatever. Like he would act like that's one side of the ring, and then the dresser was another corner. Like we had set it up like, you know, whatever you could jump off of was like a corner of the ring. The middle of the room was the wrestling floor. I would beat everybody up. My wrestling name was Tiffany, the Empress, and you know, we had all the drama, like, you know, you stole my cookies, like. It was fun. My cousins and stuff, like we would have fun. We would get whoopings too because somebody would always end up crying, and because somebody would end up crying, we would get a whooping. And I would tell them they was a snitch and a punk and a but that that was like, that was the night. That was the 80s, the late 80s, early 90s. Then The Rock came, and when The Rock came, baby, that's when I started like budding as a young girl, like, ooh, I like boys. Ooh. And The Rock came, like, can you smell it? With The Rock, I'm like, yes. Like, oh, he is so fire. He was like the best. It's so much like personality in that eyebrow and I always wanted to see him in a porn, but that's neither here nor there. And it's crazy because at the WWE match, like while I'm there, I'm just like, this is insane. And then I see his wife, who I haven't seen in a while, right? The last time I saw her, she was pregnant coming out of the elevator at my doctor's office. Like, and now here she is with 2 little girls. And I'm just like, yeah, screaming all this stuff. And then the girls are like, they're like, that's Tiffany Haddish. And I'm like, dang, The Rock's kids know it's me. Like, and then I'm like, are those his kids? I don't know. And then his mama rolls up and I'm like, dang, this is crazy. Like, one of my favorite wrestlers, they mama right here, they kids right here, and they know who I am. I could become their friend. I could become his wife's friend and hang out with them.
See, that's what was going to be my next question. Like, you are the A-list circle in Hollywood. I feel like it's not hard to bump into people or connect with people. It's like, how have you not crossed paths with them yet? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I've crossed paths with them. Like one time I was going to this Paris Hilton party, and I came to the party late because I had to do a comedy show. And as I was coming, he and I guess that was his daughter. He was carrying a baby, was leaving. And he's like, Tiffany Haddish? And I was like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And he's like, good to see you. And I was like, good to see you. And then went in there and was dancing all night with Meg Thee Stallion. But
what a list of names.
yeah, we was just dancing. I mean, all night really wasn't all night. It was like till like 1:30. And I got to the party like at 10.
Oh, that's
and Santa Claus. Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Why things in LA close so early? Because like we from New York, we shut down like 4:30, 5 in the morning. Every time I hear LA story, it's like, yo, we out by 2.
Like, because we don't got a transportation system like y'all got, and people be wanting to go to bed so they can like wake up with the sunrise instead of staying up and watching the sunrise.
Makes sense.
Also, I don't know, out here, you can stay out after 2. You can stay out. There's places to go.
Oh.
But I wouldn't want to be at none of those. I'm not trying to go to none of that. Okay. Unless we playing spades till 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I'll whoop some spades and play that with you till 7 a.m.
I was about to say, you mentioned spades for your New Year's plan. Are you an elite spades player?
Oh yeah, I'm one of the best.
I'm undefeated in my life, so.
Who's your partner?
When you ready to get your ass whipped, let me know. Me and my homegirl, Dion will come over there and mollywop you. Matter of fact, I'll be out there for Fashion Week. You in New York?
I am, and I'm also going to be around for Fashion Week, so I'll get my cards.
Get your cards. Get your best partner, and I'm gonna bring my own deck of cards too, because I don't trust you.
See, now that's
a brand new pack.
Okay, all right, brand new. Cool.
All right.
I thought you was gonna have your own Empress cards. I was about to say we got to draw the line somewhere.
No. I can have them there, but again, with my face on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some Tiffany Haddish cards will be hard. I don't know.
Yeah. I can do that with my face on them like this.
The big joker.
So you mentioned you've been a fan for years now. Would you like to collaborate obviously with the WWE? I mean, we've been seeing a lot of collabs with celebrities.
Yeah, I've been on them for 2 years about letting me get up in that ring. I would love to get in there with Bianca. Like, she's my favorite right now. So like, if like me and her was partners, and I feel like the storyline is she's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? We find out we cousins through 23andMe. Bam, now there's an advertisement for them. Or, Ancestry Meets or something like that. Like we met through Ancestry.com. Some, one of these platforms to find out, who you related to. And I found out we was related, and I come out there with my hair in a little ponytail, like you know what I'm saying? We come out there and beat somebody ass.
She came with the pitch to the other company to get some money in there. Like WWE, y'all gotta make it happen.
All right, we're gonna make something happen. WWE, y'all missing out. Because I was just gonna ask, I didn't know you wanted to be in the ring. I thought
want
you
to be in the ring. That's why I was hosting, because I was like, I want to be in the ring. Okay.
So how was
talking to John Cena? I'd be like, Cena, can you get your girl in the ring?
They're not trying to see you fly off the top.
Because they know I don't know how to pretend that good. They know I'm gonna whoop somebody.
It's probably you're gonna be asking for bunk beds. Like, hey, can you guys put some bunk beds ringside? I'm trying to do something.
Put a bunk bed ringside. I dare them. I'm gonna jump off. I'm like, I can't jump off the ropes, but what I can do is jump off a bunk bed. And you see me climbing up the bunk bed.
It could work. I think it could work.
I could definitely work. But now, like I was saying before, you definitely all the way in. I thought you just wanted to, because we seen you host before, do some backstage work. So I was gonna say maybe you'd like to do that again. But you trying to get your hands wet for real.
Yeah. Have you ever been backstage at a wrestling match?
The backstage, well, shit, you had tell me about it.
Have you ever though?
Nah.
Do you have any idea what's back there?
Probably like cookies.
I want to hear what you guys think might be backstage.
Equipment.
Yeah, mad boxes of equipment.
Trucks.
What you think is going on back there?
Whoa.
I'm trying to hear from you. Shit.
Okay, so
a bunch of white people running around with some clipboards or something.
Yeah, I just see his people
running around with clipboards. There's security. There's like stage equipment, but I was in complete shock. I had no idea. There's like seamstress galore back there. They have like 15 seamstress. There's makeup artists. There's hair people back there. There's EMTs. There's a ring backstage. There's a ring behind the ring. Like there's a ring back there, and they're in there practicing and stuff and like doing warm-ups and all that. Like there's cameras for them to do interviews and to do the like, the talking head stuff where they're like going back and forth with each other or whatever. There's writers galore back there, producers. Like it's a lot going on. But I was shocked when I saw the seamstress. When I saw the sewing machines, I was like, what they got sewing machines for? It's like for the costumes in case something get ripped or if it don't fit no more. If that like, and I'm like, what? I didn't even think about it. Like I felt like, they had a costume at home and then they bring it to work and like get out there.
Wow.
They got somebody sewing up some jean shorts for John Cena right there.
People like fixing tables and all kind of stuff. It's a lot going on. It's like a movie production. So it's kind of amazing.
So when you go to, wrestling events and things like that, do you want to bring any of that to like your shows and that type of production or feel? Like, even with entrances or things like that, does it make you think like, I got to make my entrance to the stage look crazy?
Sometimes I'll be wanting to. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to think it was going to be like mad, like my entrances onto stages, like big stages. I'll be like flying in or, like a song I made is playing and I'm like riding on the shoulders of Superman or something like, just something crazy. But I'm a grown up now, and that costs a lot of money. All those lights, the fireworks, the smoke, all that stuff is like expensive as hell. So expensive. So no, you won't be seeing me do that no time soon unless somebody else paying for it.
For $3,500, you could get me, Eve, and Cody. Cody will smoke some hookah, like bring you out on the stage.
The hookah,
me and Eve will host some,
some sparklers.
Some sparklers. It'll seem like the real deal.
Come on.
And then I could ride in on somebody's cousin's shoulders.
There you go.
For the low.
Word. My cousin do sanitation, so he's strong.
He's strong.
Strong nigga.
I'm on his back getting a horsey ride to my Oh, Empress of the universe, Tiffany, Empress.
Yeah.
I like the way this is, panning out. I think it could work.
It's good brainstorming right here.
Yeah, for the East Coast leg of the show.
The WWE about to hire us to do all the writing.
Would you write for them?
Hell yeah. In a minute, I would have it so packed full of drama.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I can only imagine that show.
It would be so much drama and it'd be so funny.
Because there was comedians that used to work in the writer's room. I know Patrice O'Neal used to work in the writer's room.
Yeah.
So I know, for sure you could come up with something for them.
Oh, I would.
Had the Bianca idea.
I don't know if they could afford me though.
Oh,
come on, they got Netflix money now. Come on, this is where it starts.
It'd probably be more like financially feasible to them to have me in the ring.
Oh, they're writing.
Now
you
maybe I could be a writer and performer.
You gave up your plays early. They might pay you in bonds, municipal bonds, things.
Hey, if they want to pay me in Bitcoin right now, I'm with that. Give me 3 Bitcoins and she good.
For sure.
Here we go.
It's crazy. Odell actually gave Cody some Bitcoin a while ago.
Really?
He did. He actually did. So I want to salute Odell. I don't care everybody could turn their back on you. I'm not, because you helped me out. You gave me some Bitcoin. So shouts out to you, Odell.
Wait. How many Bitcoins did he give you?
Chill. I can't let that be known.
Did he give you a whole coin? At least one?
Nah, I ain't getting no whole coin.
A portion or something.
Yeah, just know that there was mad zeros to the right of the coin. To the right of the decimal on the coin.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing crazy, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He did a little something. So I gotta salute him. I gotta salute.
Well, yeah. I'm better than nothing.
Exactly. Like I have.
If you just take 10 cents out of every dollar you make and put it towards that Bitcoin that he gave you, it could grow into something amazing.
Oh no, yeah,
sense.
For sure.
That down. There's mad good financial advice going on in this interview. I might come out of here a little bit richer.
You just imagine 10 cents was like gone, just save 10 cents from every dollar. You'd have a ton of money by the end of the year.
Listen, I had a friend who bought a fake ID in 2014. He bought a fake ID with 74 Bitcoin, which was about $50. So, think about how mad he is right now.
Right?
Back in 2013, I had a homeboy pitch me Bitcoin to wake up now, and guess which one I chose? I chose the latter.
Oh man. Wow.
So now we here.
Now we here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I have a question. The Funny and Fearless tour, February 20th. But if right when you were about to hit the stage, because we asked this question to wrestlers, like right before you hit the stage, like what's your mood? Like how are you feeling? Are you like turned up? Or are you just like focused? Or you like zoned in? Like what's your mood right before you about to hit that stage?
Usually right before I'm about to hit the stage, I'm really happy and very grateful. I'm just so grateful to like be in the space, grateful to hear my name amplified throughout a room, grateful that the room is full and every single seat in there is somebody who wants to have fun. I might not be their cup of tea, but the fact that they came outside means they want to have fun, and I'm happy that somebody wants to have fun. So I'm just super grateful because I know where I could be, and I'm really happy that I'm not where I could be and that I'm where I am supposed to be.
Hell yeah.
Now,
that's an answer.
That's a great answer.
And then I go, amen. All right, let's go to the show.
Hold on, I'm looking at the dates for this tour, and I'm offended low key because I don't see New York on any of these.
Why does everybody from New York say that?
Because entertainment revolves around us, low key, high key.
I was just in New York. You guys didn't show up for me when I was just there in November.
Run it back. I'm gonna be
November
there this
8th,
time.
I was just there.
Where-
4 sold out shows.
My goodness.
It was sold out, and people didn't even show up. They bought the ticket and didn't show up.
Yo, that's crazy.
Run it
It
back.
was like only 20 though. It was 20 seats. But I be paying attention to all that kind of stuff. Like, dang, why would you buy a ticket and then don't come?
Yeah.
Listen, run it back. We gonna be
20
there.
tickets. It was like 2 tables right next to each other. I said, dang, I hope nobody dead or nothing. I hope whatever happened, like they okay.
Now, you know what it was? November was a little, in New York, it was a lot of getting sick. You feel me? People had all bronchitis all the time, RSV.
You?
Yeah, specific. You know what I'm saying? Bronchitis, all type. So that's
Wash
why.
your hands. Damn.
You
don't
know
believe
what
in
it
washing his hands. He working with his hands all day.
I always wash my hands. It's because I do. You feel, because I didn't invest in stocks and bonds and Bitcoin early in life.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be working with my hands now. You feel me? Hanging sheetrock and you feel me? Real man.
Oh, that's sexy too. And you be hanging sheetrock. You need to come on out here to California because it's a gang of sheetrock needs to be hung up, man. Okay. As a matter of fact, you might have to start building mud huts, some brick houses. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be having brick everything in their house, like some shit that don't burn down. Like
it's about to get real tropical with the house building.
Oh, it's gonna look like in LA real soon.
Let's go, Eve.
It's gonna be nothing but work out here in a minute.
Yo, people in LA, I'm coming out there and I'm monopolizing the sheetrock game. Please stay out my way.
All I'm saying is, if I meet anybody in the next, like, I would say next 4 months, telling me they can't find a job, I'm gonna be looking at them real crazy.
Tell them to pick up a hammer, get to it.
Nah, that's real though. That's real.
Because it's all the inspectors they gonna need.
Hell yeah.
All the building inspectors, like you can get you a city job right now.
I just have a feeling in like 20 years we're gonna hear about all the new houses that were built just being bullshit and terribly put together.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we need good building inspectors, because they're gonna be just throwing together. So like
Eve, get the clipboard. Start inspecting.
Yeah, let's
my clipboard upstairs. I'm sorry.
I am looking into classes to become a building inspector so I could be a snitch.
That would be imagine getting your home inspected by Tiffany Haddish. You just chilling. Like, yo, what is going on?
Niggas like that's crazy.
I just want to give out tickets, but not deal with like hard crime.
That's what satisfies you.
I was a hall monitor for 1 semester and I loved it.
Damn.
I want to get back to monitoring.
You were snitching. You were snitching for a whole month.
I want to get back to being a monitor. So I'm finna go get the proper qualification so that I could be a building inspector.
Well, come to OSHA certification with me then. We could go put scaffolding up, all type.
Are you offering me a gift already? Are you saying you gonna pay for my OSHA regulations class?
You feel me? I could offer. I'll pay for your forklift certification.
I need the inspector certification. I want to be an inspector.
We're gonna work our way up to that. Take that class together.
We're gonna go to school. Let's do it. I'm ready to go sit in some long lectures with you.
But
see, that's sexy to me. He giving me knowledge. You see that?
Yeah,
that's better than a bond.
I'm about to tell you.
Meanwhile, I'm here. I got nothing to offer.
Certification. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, Cody and Manny. Don't be jealous. He knew how to get to me.
And I know how to hang a TV.
Let me find out you know how to wash dishes, boy. I'm gonna have you slathered in coconut oil.
And the TV not gonna fall down, I promise.
Are you coming out there looking like one of these? Y'all remember the Bushwick Bills, the Bushwick twins?
Yeah.
Like
Eve looking like one of them.
Those are some sick outfits. Those are some sick outfits.
That's what Eve swag is. That's crazy.
Overalls.
Eve swag is nasty.
I'm gonna have them in them overalls with no shirt on, washing dishes and stuff. Ooh, that's sexy.
Wait, you don't use paper plates?
He changing the light bulb. Look at him. Look at him standing on the chair struggling for his life. Look at him. Oh, that's sexy.
Yo.
Girl, he cleaning the windows. Ooh.
What do you have on your bucket list? Is there anything else you want to like cross off that you haven't done? Or
well, I definitely want to get in that wrestling ring. I would love to compete in the Olympics.
Which sport?
Anyone, doesn't matter. I can do them all.
You could drive a bobsled.
I used to shot put back in the 1900s. I also did hurdles and relay races and distance and in any event. I really would love to be a ribbon dancer. You want to do the floor work in the gymnasium?
That could be the one.
And wear the little like leotard, had a booty cheeks hanging out the back, you know what I'm saying? We're doing backflips. Like I've always wanted to do that, like in a real way. And then what else is opening my grocery store is on my bucket list, and that's happening probably sooner than me getting in the Olympics. And then I want to be a fashion icon, bring fashion back to live performances.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
I would love like if on this comedy tour people like actually dressed up to come to the show. Like actually look like they going somewhere.
Like making an event, making an outing.
We could do that.
I've been to concerts lately and just be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where are we going?
Yeah.
You paid $117 for a ticket and this is what you wore?
No, I feel you.
Yeah, I don't think people are getting dressed up to go to concerts anymore, except for Usher for some reason. That's
because he might come up to you and sing.
Yeah.
The minute maybe I need to come out to the audience and like sit on some man's lap if they dress nice.
Eating cherries.
Nah, don't dangle cherries. That's a little crazy.
Yeah, that's doing too much. That's doing too much.
Yeah.
Definitely. Maybe I'll dangle a grapefruit in front of him. See if he'll open
it. Grapefruit even more crazy.
Just pull a grapefruit out my bra. You want some hot? You want some hot grape juice?
Wait, so you said you were gonna open a grocery store? What does that entail? And what made you want to open a grocery store?
So, it takes a lot. It entails a lot to open a grocery store. There's a whole lot of things that go into that, and what I love about it is it's creating a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities for growth. The thing that got me into it is in my community in South Central LA, they've already closed down 3 major grocery stores, and each one was serving like 50,000 people a week. So like that's not good. That's not good that many stores closed down. It's getting harder and harder to find food. And I noticed that every culture has their own like food dispensary, their food groceries, right? Like, I mean, grocery stores. Like I go to the Mexican grocery store, go to the Asian grocery store, the Jewish grocery store, the Indian grocery store. But where's the African American grocery store? Where's our store, right? You go to Erewhon, now I think that's the fancy white people grocery store, like a Gelson's or something like that. So I want to open up something that is majority of the products come from Black farmers and Black vendors. I would like 75% to 100% of the products in the store to be that. Then it won't be your typical store because there'll be financial literacy classes there and cooking classes. Because I believe once you understand how food works and how money works, you become a more happier, productive human being. And if you're more happier and productive, your family's more happier and productive. And if the family is more happier and productive, your community's more happier and productive. And then there's less need for police messing with us. And that is my cure to systemic racism.
You know what? Shout out to Tiffany Haddish. What an answer, That's what it's all about. That's actually amazing. You're the best.
And actually, I used to play grocery store when I was a kid, and I just want to make that come true.
And that.
It all comes full circle, I guess.
You got to work at
What
the
kind
real
of games did you guys play as kids that you wish would come true today, that you could do today?
Oh,
Played a lot of baseball, like.
So you wish you could be a baseball player?
Yeah, but my knees and my elbows are cooked, so I never really had a chance.
That's because you've been groveling all them damn years. You just get off your damn knees and stop begging. I couldn't help it. You have not been doing that. I don't know what you've been doing all these years.
You know, I just
dang it, your camera blurred you out.
I know, like I got cancer just now. I can't even control myself. I thought it was me. I thought it was the tears in my eyes thinking about baseball, but
yeah.
No,
it's kind of funny because like we played house and like growing up, and now it's just like now I'm living it. So it's just like I don't know what else because like it's like damn, now I'm sitting here living it.
You ain't factoring the bills when you were a kid. You were like, damn.
Yeah, the bills factored
in. He was just humping when he was playing house.
That was the it was the
yeah. He leave outside, he go outside, drink some water out the water hose, come back in the house. All right, I'm back. Back from work. And he handed some Monopoly money. Did you cook? What's going on?
Yeah, that's it. I thought I'd just come home, just eat.
Niggas said, come home and eat.
Come home, eat, and do the 1-2, and that's it. Like, you know.
He said, and I'm living that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
Nigga like trash. Nigga like
relax. How about you, Eve?
Man, the shit I was pretending to do when I was young, I do now, man. I was pretending to help my pops fix it around the crib, and now I literally fix things, bro.
I thought you was like doing sheetrock as like a young boy, like you was
as a young boy.
Like, look, me, he hanging up real sheets. Yeah. Look, I'm hanging up. This is gonna be sheetrock one day.
Nah, he thought he was playing. His dad was actually giving him tasks. Like, no, it's a game. Here, mix the cement.
Doing the extra work.
No, I wish I was joking. That, and I used to watch a lot of comedy back. No lie, I'm not saying this because you was here. I wasn't into Pokemon. I watched Pokemon for like one season in like 1999. And then I started watching like this is back when Comedy Central was like Comedy Central.
Yeah.
So I was watching like Comedy Central Presents and Mad just, Mad. So probably if stand up maybe, but I got a long ways. I've been telling you for like a year I'm gonna do it, but I haven't yet.
Oh, you gotta get on stage when I Fashion Week, you got to get on stage.
We gotta get Eve like 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Just 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes.
Oh,
you have any advice for him?
Yeah, I was about to say because I don't know how to write it. I'll be coming up with jokes. I just don't know how to formulate it into, I don't know how to like write it down.
Do you know how to tell a story?
Yeah.
What's the key factors in telling a story?
Beginning, middle, and end.
The who, what, when, where, why, right?
Yeah.
Who, what, when, where, why. Same thing with a joke. So, what you talking about? Who you talking about? Where are you talking about it? Why do you want to talk about this? And then what happened?
If you do that and turn it into 3 minutes of
pure basically, if you do for 10 minutes every day, write a joke for just 10 minutes. And if you finish it sooner, maybe you might write one joke. Maybe you might write 10 jokes. If you start with 10 minutes, that 10 minutes might turn into an hour. Who knows? But I do 10 minutes every day writing some jokes. And then, let those marinate. And then I'll get on stage. You have to get on stage, though.
To work it out.
Yes, you got to get on stage. You can work it out with your friends. Like I'll call my girlfriends or some of my homeboys, call them and just be like, try to see if I can slip it in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could slip it in the conversation and make it real conversational and it don't sound like I'm reading it off the page or something like that, then I know it kind of hit. And if they laugh, bam, okay, I'm on to something here. I got to take it to the stage.
I've tried some things on my friends, pause. I've worked some material out on the fellas before. You know what I'm saying? It's worked. So I just got to learn how to,
just do that same thing on the stage and act like your audience is your friends. These are just people that came over to your house, they in your living room, and now you finna tell them something. And you're gonna share either how you feel, what you hate, what you love, what you think about a lot. Yeah.
Hey man. Yo, I'm glad, low key, high key. I'm glad you pulled up tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Yeah.
boy needed a little guidance. You know what I'm saying? Financial wisdom, uh, emotional support.
Mm.
You feel me?
Dating advice.
Storytelling. We got all type of shit tonight, man.
All
I'm
type
the
of
best big sister ever.
Yes. Who
When
would
is Fashion Week, by the way? So we got to make sure.
The first week of February, February 5th or 4th or something like that.
All right, so Fashion Week. We gonna live. We gonna. It's gonna be spades, some comedy, gumbo. What else, Manny?
I don't know.
Listen, I got a month to fix my credit score so I can present it like, hey Tiffany, look, it's me.
Okay.
Have two,
and then I'll be like, oh, it's a 600. Okay, you can be an associate. You're in charge of going to get us things.
I'm the store runner. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, you to go for it.
I can do better. Chill.
Go for it.
All right, here we go.
All right. So I seen something on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Were you really on Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I don't like, for some reason I thought that was like photoshopped or something. Like, cause I didn't like see like the video of it. I just seen like a picture of you, and it's like, oh, Tiffany Haddish is on Pimp My Ride. I'm like, nah, that can't be real. I don't be believing anything on the internet, so that's why I had that.
Good. Don't believe everything on the internet, but some things are true, and that one is I wasn't Pimp My Ride.
Was that Ford Taurus yours?
No, it was not.
See, and this is why you don't believe everything on the internet.
It was not my car. I was there with my friend. I wanted them to do my car, but they said that my Geo Metro wasn't worth it.
Isn't that the qualifications to get your car on Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
So what, they put like a stand-up comedy set in like your trunk?
No, I was homeless. What's crazy is I was homeless at the time, so I was asking them for a bed, put a bed, like, can they make the chair transform into a bed? Like, can they put like a sink in there or some kind of something to like so I could wash up? A refrigerator in there.
You wanted a
like
crib?
I asked for a gang of shit.
Can I get a stove in the back seat, something like that, in the armrest?
I asked for a microwave in the door panel. That's what I asked for, a microwave in the door panel.
My man, fuck, get me an apartment. Car, man. I need a crib.
But I was homeless at the time, and they said it wasn't worth it.
Wow. Nigga Exhibit was tripping.
Exhibit.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie. I seen that Ford Taurus. I said, Exhibit, you going to hell for this shit.
That was my homegirl car. Her car was raggedy, and they hooked that shit up, and she sold it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey. I would too.
I respect it.
All this damn shit on my car, man.
Feel me? From Pimp My Ride to grocery stores. Look at the growth.
Hell yeah. And you know what? It's all in LA. You know what I'm saying? It's all back home. You feel me?
But it'll spread across the nation now. Watch.
Pimp My Ride? Oh,
everything I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you know, of course. I was about to say we need to leave Pimp My Ride back where it is, back where it was.
In a minute, we're gonna be in flying cars, anyways.
Yo,
I don't know.
We was just talking about credit scores. Like I've been telling the fellas, I'm close to a Cybertruck. I'm like 20 points away. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh,
I'm telling you.
Sounds like I'm gonna have a driver the first week of February.
Feel me?
You gotta earn some
points. I'm gonna have a driver too. That shit gonna drive itself.
That's what I'm saying. I got a Tesla. I don't have a Cybertruck, but I got a Tesla, and it drives itself.
Which you got the doors come up like that?
Yeah, that Model X. Yeah.
Oh, I'm renting one of those.
Cars, I call it.
Man, look, Tiffany, my fault, Miss Empress Haddish.
Yes.
Before we get up out of here, first off, thank you for giving your time like this. You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome. Because y'all sure took a lot of it.
You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna have 20 minutes, but you know,
I thought it was only gonna be 20 minutes too.
But that's what I'm saying. When we talking and just chopping it up, having a good time, sometimes time escapes you. You mean? But before we get up out of here, there's a question that we gotta ask. Usually we ask. Well, since last year we started asking this to our guests. what are you most grateful for? And that's how we're going to go around and say what we're grateful for, especially since it's a new year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I'm last.
Don't end it. All right, cool. You can be live. Manny, you go first. We'll
Oh
go
my
this way.
goodness, I wasn't ready. Yeah,
Look like Steve Harvey.
yeah, I think Steve Harvey people. What the hell you say? I don't know. You know, I'm grateful for my friends, my wife, being able to have these silly conversations. You know, the good old stuff.
Word. I'm grateful for the same things, man. Life, friendship, and opportunity, man. This was obvious, not obviously, but I didn't expect to be sitting here talking to Miss Haddish at 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying today, and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? We just formed a bond, and I'm grateful for that.
Facts. I'm thankful for having a good God, having a great God, having a great family, great friends, and being able to breathe right now. You know what I'm saying? And just being here with y'all, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm grateful for I'm super grateful that God has given me all these awesome gifts that I'm able to share with all kinds of human beings, but especially my people. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful that I live in South Central LA. I'm grateful that I'm able to be effective in my community and I could see the change that was in my mind. I see it happening actively in front of me, and that's awesome. And I'm super duper grateful that all the things that I wanted to do as a kid, I've almost completed all of them.
Man,
You right there.
round of applause for that, gang.
All right.
I appreciate this convo, Miss Empress of the Universe, Tiffany Haddish. You're the best. I appreciate you for coming through. You know,
I appreciate you guys, and I will be looking for you the first week of February.
We here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tapping in.
I will cook, but y'all got to bring everything to the table. That's it.
Paper plates and everything.
Remember how did I describe a woman? How did I describe? We built to be what?
A receiver and
A wide receiver.
A receiver and a creator, something like that.
Chair.
Come
We're
on.
gonna run it back and post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know.
Run it back and post.
Something about receiving and running routes. I don't remember. It was
the North all of that.
We're at the route tree.
Yeah.
Yo, and real quick before you get up out of here, please let the people know about your tour next month. And I would love for you to come to New York.
Okay, well, I mean, you're like the 15th person to say that, so I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that happen.
hell yeah.
How to be in New York. So starting in February, the Funny and Fearless comedy tour is coming up, starring me, Tiffany Haddish, and I have 2 other comics on the lineup that are really funny. I only try to bring the best to the table. It's so funny because people say to me, Tiffany, you bringing this person? Aren't you afraid they're going to be funnier than you? And I'm like, no, I want them to be funnier than me. I want everybody on my show to be funnier than me, so that when I come out, the audience is like, well, I got most of my money's worth. And then you get to see me, and then I'm going to be funny too, and then you're going to pee on yourself. So wear a panty liner or the pen, and come have some fun. It's going to be amazing.
Bye.
Tiffany Haddish, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause, fellas.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, young kings. Thank you, young kings.
Man.
Your empress is pleased.